on Rollout t-shirt, which, by the way, you can win this week, and Lazy Rupert having a nice little nap on the sunflower pillow. So, guys, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been here. I've been watching from afar. These guys have been doing an amazing job, and it's been a couple of weeks since Brian's been on the show. So what have you been up to, Brian?
Making games, my man, making games. Traveling the world.
Yes.
It's been a lot of fun.
We were out in LA last week together, having good times and talking about the game, so that was very good. So, Roland.
What are we doing?
Do you want to give them a recap of what happened last week? For those of you who are either new to life on PopCap or missed last week, let's have Roland recap.
Roland.
Okay, so last week, also very exciting, even without Gary. We had him here in spirit form. Trial by fire, you guys unlocked all 3 chests last week. Well done.
Let's have a big clap for the community for that action.
So we also did fan art last week. Thanks so much for submitting stuff on Twitter and DeviantArt. I've seen a bunch of stuff. We made a note. We're going to be featuring some of it on our channel soon.
Nice.
I'm going to put into chat Alex's drawing from last week, which was really special. It was the multi-pult, and it was amazing. I'm going to drop that into chat in 1 second.
Nice.
Here we go. Check this out if you didn't see it last week. It's in chat now. And also, what else did we do? Oh, we did the head-to-head mode.
I think we might against Owen.
Yeah, we might do some more of that. It was really fun.
Maybe me and Brian.
So yeah, we'll find another cool map to do some crazy settings. And then we also did some special giveaways last week, some signed comics. So not everyone gave us all of the address details, unfortunately. So if you were one of the winners last week and you haven't got it yet, reach out to us again in chat and give us better address details so we can actually send them to you.
Yeah, make sure you're going to get that accurate address action so we can get it right to you.
And this week,
real
look,
fast.
This is a good segue. Look at this. We're almost professionals now. Look, from prizes to prizes, Gary. What's on the show this week?
On the show this week, you can win yourself a Garden Warfare 2 launch rectangle. You can win yourself the complete collection of Lawmageddon, Timepocalypse, and Bully for You, and we'll even sign these as well. We'll get the Jeremy Van Hooser to sign these, and maybe even the B-Rizzle.
Oh, that makes them super valuable.
Yeah, do you want to sign that as well? And do you want to show him the T-shirt, Brian?
Heck yeah. Where's my T-shirt?
So this one is Brian's, but you could win one exactly like it. Roland is also sporting it.
And you can blend into these seats.
Yeah, look, Roland's using like a green screen. You could just later we'll edit him out, and it'll just be a floating head and laptop. It'd be incredible. All right, so what we're talking about this week, I'm going to take a look at the show notes here on my telephone. So don't think that I'm just checking my T-mails, because I'm not. All right, this week's show, Brian, big show. We're going to talk about Garden Warfare 2 balancing updates. I'm going to give you some specifics, and then next week we're going to talk about every single part of the updates, and then it'll be in the game for good times. Okay, after that we're going to do a Heroes update, because you've made some big changes to the game, Brian.
We're making stuff, we're adding stuff all the time, making it better.
Man, and I'm gonna play a versus multiplayer match with Brian. One of the things we're going to demo for Heroes is the crafting system, so stay tuned for that.
That's big. We've never shown that before.
It's exciting. You see, you get the cards you want.
It's an exclusive reveal.
Yes, exactly. Worldwide exclusive. So we have giveaways, so you're going to get to choose which one of these. You're going to do 3 giveaways. You get to choose what item you'd like to win. Not the pop figure though, because these guys are so rare we barely even have any left now. So we're going to see if we can give another one away next week. But then if you got one of those, you want to be holding on to that, because that is valuable. Then we're going to do versus crazy settings, and it's going to be me versus Brian. And then we're going to game with community on Xbox One. So if you're ready to join us, it's Damascus 111 on Xbox One this week. Woo! Brian, that's a lot of info. So let's talk about balancing first. All right, so we've had a lot of questions from the community on Garden Warfare balancing. As you guys are aware, and if you're new to Live from PopCap and you haven't followed this before, we talked about the fact that the dev team added the ability to update balancing to the game without making a full content update, which means we can do it faster and more frequently, which is amazing. So our next balance update is coming within the next couple of weeks, and today we want to talk about a couple of different things that we're going to address. So,
Very important. Refer to those notes. We don't get in trouble with the dev team.
So I'm actually going to read you dev team notes here as well as what's happening to represent what these guys are putting out. Because as we put these updates out, we used to, Ryan, just put like, this is how we're changing it, right?
Yep.
But we never explained why we were changing it like that, or what the dev team was looking to learn or edit within the gameplay. So we're adding dev notes to each update now. So I have some notes from the team here. Now, Rowland, if you don't mind letting me know if there's comments on this or if I can answer any questions.
I'm making sure they know this is important.
Yes. So I'm going to tell you 3 different updates that are going to be going into the game, and then next week we will reveal all the updates, and then it'll go live into the game. So, Camo Cactus.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a second for people to start roaring in the chat.
Very important.
Camo Cactus, one of my faves. I like any of the super nice long-range sniper action. So we're actually going to increase Camo Cactus's base damage from 28 to 30. And so here is the dev team's notes. So please allow me to read word for word for a second. The latest round of telemetry supports the community's feedback that the recent changes to the Camo Cactus were too severe. We've undone those changes. However, we're going to be keeping the improvement to aim down the sight's speed at its current level. So that means players can aim faster when zoomed in and will do more damage. There you go. That is the specific feedback within that.
This is going well.
Getting in there.
Mainly, yay, woo, yes, Camo Cactus, woo, hype.
Yes. Okay. So Frozen Citron. I'm just addressing the big ones right after that.
Okay. So Citron. Actually, should we talk about, before doing the variants, should we talk about the overall Citron?
All right, let's do class. No, I don't have that this week.
Okay.
I can talk about the Cactus class, though.
Okay.
So we'll go back to it. So base Cactus class, reload time is being decreased from 2.25 seconds down to 2 seconds. The magazine capacity is going to be increased from 10 to 12. And the dev team notes, after the last round of changes, the damage output of the Cactus was too low for her to be effective at long range. And so these changes will bring her back where she needs to be, and then we'll continue to monitor. So that is the Cactus, base Cactus. Now, Frozen Citron, this is the last one I'm going to go through this week. So,
and more next week.
Yes, more next week.
Next week.
I'm going to give you the dev team notes first, and then I'm going to explain what's happening to the changes. Frozen Citron has been way too effective at long range. We've reduced the range damage and was also freezing enemies too quickly, so we've lowered the freezing rate. So here's the actual stats. Damage from distance decreased from 6.5 to 5.5. They've decreased the damage fall off start and end distance from 25 over 35 to 20 over 30. So that means it's falling off closer to the character from a damage perspective. And then we're decreasing the amount of freezing per shot from 1.125 to 1.1. So it's going to make major changes to that character. So that's getting specific. Thank you for letting me go through that in a little bit of detail and giving you the dev commentary. How's that going down?
Really well.
Good. I'm glad people are happy. That's excellent
So they
news.
like the Cactus changes. They really agree with them, and they're very. There's people are happy about the nerf to Citron.
Needed a little bit of one. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
but it needed a little bit of a touch.
Yep.
Little mini touch.
Slightly down.
All right. So
come back next week for more
information next week.
We're going to talk about more Citron stuff next week.
We'll talk about everything that we're changing.
And all the other stages. And then, like Gary said, these are going to come in within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Very exciting indeed. So thank you for all your feedback. Remember, keep giving the feedback to the dev team. Awesome. So if you guys are new, this is live from PopCap. This is Brian Lindley. He's a producer of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. You've got Roland Cox over here checking out the community. You've got Sean in the back making this all run and be smooth. And then I'm Gary. And basically, we're going to be talking about Plants vs. Zombies Heroes next. Boom! All right. So what we're going to do, Brian, is we're going to do Heroes.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a giveaway right after.
Okay.
So let's start loading up our
Let's fire them up.
phones.
Let's get this going.
Bam. Okay. So, do you want to talk about what's happened in Plants vs. Zombies Heroes? And we'll have Sean bring up the screen. Here we go. We're in it right now. So this is your iPad we're looking at.
Yep.
So what's happened since the community last saw the game?
So, well, how long ago has it been? It's been about a month or two, I guess.
Yeah.
Since the last time I showed it. We just released a new update. And we've also released the game in Australia, so our Aussie friends can now download the game and help us test it out and get it all ready to go for the rest of the world.
Yeah, if you are in Australia, just head to the App Store and you will be able to get this version of the game right now. If you already have the version of the game, just update your game and you'll get all the new features. And if you haven't, on Google Play, you can pre-register right now for the game and you get a bonus card pack. And you can also look out to our Twitter feeds to find out more information for worldwide launch.
Cool. So one of the biggest things we've added in this update is some new social features. So,
all right. So walk me through this, Brian.
Yeah. So what you see right now is my friends list. I only have one friend. This is just a test device. My demo one friend, he's online. And if you have a friend that's online, you can send them chat messages. So I can say hi to my boy demo one, which is going to be you.
What up?
I'll say hello again. Maybe if I can spell again. Oh my, I'll just back out and just say hello. How about that? And so this allows you, if you have friends online that are playing the game at the same time, you can send them chat messages. You guys can sort of coordinate if you want to actually play a PvP game against each other. So that's the other thing that we've added on top of these social features. When you have friends in your friends list, you can chat with them, and you can also challenge them to PvP matches in real time, which is pretty sweet.
Now you can connect to Facebook and add your Facebook friends, or you can add people directly by username as well. So if you guys are playing and you want to add me right now, I'm on Damascus111, and you will be able to play along with me this week.
Yep. So that's the biggie. It's one of the things that we got a lot of feedback on, is that people want, one, they want an identity inside of our game, so you'll be able to choose your own player name now before you go into the social features. So reserve your desired player name soon.
Yes.
And then you'll be able to add other players, as Gary was mentioning, and then challenge your friends and chat with your friends in the game, which is pretty rad.
Now, one of my favorite new features is the ability to connect to Facebook and then create your identity so that you can transfer your progress between devices and you don't lose your progress. So if you're playing on iPhone and want to play on iPad, or if you're playing on a Google phone and a Google tablet, you will be able to, an Android phone, Android tablet, you'll be able to transfer your progress between it. So if you are playing, make sure you connect so that you don't lose your progress and that you keep everything you've got. Because you never know when you're going to update your phone or do whatever you might want to do, or get another device, or just want to log in from someone else's device. All of that is possible. Cloud save, all good.
It is really rad. So for you folks on iOS, just be sure to be signed into Game Center when you play the game, because that's one of the ways that if you're not signing into Facebook, we'll still be able to transfer your progress between devices on iOS devices. Google Play, very similar. Log into your Google account on your device and make sure that you just push that connect button when you get in. And then you'll be able to play across multiple devices. So that's another one that's often been requested since we've had the game in early launch. That folks want to be able to play on multiple devices, and now you can do it.
Bam. So Sean, are you able to switch over to my phone for a second? Oh, look at that. What speed, man. You're good at this. So one of my favorite features that's been added, Brian, I'm going to show the guys right now. So if I go into my collection screen, this is not my personal account, so it's got more than I've unlocked yet. But what's going to happen in a minute is Brian and I are going to go into a multiplayer match, and I'm going to play as Professor Brainstorm. He's one of my favorites. So if you're in your collection mode, you can take a look at what cards you have and what cards you still need to have. But I'm going to edit a deck right now. I'm going to edit my look, Professor Brainstorm deck, and you can see that I have got 39 of 40 cards. You need to have 40 cards for a complete deck. Now, I've left it at 39 or 40 cards because I want to make a card that I don't have at this point. So now in the later version of the game, previously you couldn't do this, but in our new update, so if I clicked on a card and I went info, you can see I have 16 of these exploding imps. So I'm going to recycle these guys, and it gives me more crafting currency. You can see there that I'm getting it down at the bottom, and I've got 1,100 right now. And I could undo that and get it back if I wanted to. I could make new ones if I wanted to. But what I'm actually going to do here is there's a card that I want to use, which I don't have yet, which is teleport. So this is a trick. It's a science trick, and it allows when I'm playing as a science hero. So it allows me to play a zombie during the trick turn, which is a huge advantage because it's going to surprise Brian, I'm hoping. So I'm going to craft that. So I hit craft, and bam, I now have that card. I didn't previously have that card. Oh, I lost my internet connection, but it's all good. So let's do that one more time. Bam. Okay. Nice save. We're looking good. So I now have that card, and I'm going to go through and go, here he is. I'm going to add that card into my deck, and bam, I have a 40 card deck, and now we're ready to go.
Yeah, so one of the great things about having a feature like crafting is for players that are opening a lot of packs, if you get cards that you don't want to use, you can use the crafting system to turn them into cards that you do want to use, which is basically what Gary just did.
Yeah, that's going to give me a nice advantage that I didn't have previously. So I'm going to quickly test this system out so I can see that Brian is online, and I'm going to hit challenge.
Challenge
so
me.
I just hit that challenge. You can see the versus hitting there. And I'm going to choose Professor Brainstorm. I'm going to say, let's play. And I'm just waiting for Brian to accept, and then we'll go into a game.
I've been challenged.
So, Sean, you can switch to Brian at this point on the main screen. So you can see he's been challenged. All he has to do is hit it's on, and we're in.
Yeah, so I'm going to be playing as Nightcap, and Gary's playing as the beloved Professor Brainstorm. Let's play.
Boom! All right, so Roland, what are people saying while we get this loaded
Just
in?
to prove it's live, we're going to do a couple of shout-outs. We're going to do one to Dominic, who...
Shout out to Dominic.
Dominic, he's a brother of Fat Woman 8 in chat. Kangberry as well wants a shout-out. Kangberry, shout-out. And if there's anybody's birthday today, let us know, and we'll do a shout-out in a little bit.
Very good.
Doing the birthday routine.
I'm going to go with my opening hand here.
And me as well. Do you want to switch over to see my opening hand real quick, Sean? This is my opening hand. I've got some sweet stuff here. Valkyrie is a really interesting one. I'm going to try and keep that in my hand the whole time. And then I've got the Discotron 3000.
Oh, you got a Valkyrie? This might go bad for me.
All right, back
Get it on.
Actually, it starts with me, so
Yeah,
let's go.
Zombie, go first.
Look, boom. Right off the bat, I've got the hero power I want to use, so I'm going to skip my hero power. What you got, Brian?
I'm going to give you a little bit of my poison shroom. Anti-hero 2, which means when it's in an undefended lane, it attacks for 2 more. So it goes from a 1 attack, 1 health to 3 attack, 1 health.
Very good.
And since I know what Gary's going to do this turn, I'm going to get the shot 3 in there.
You're not supposed to
start it off.
All right, so I've used my superhero ability for Professor Brainstorm. It gives me 3 random cards. And, I got a legendary. I got Wannabe Hero. So when this is played, it gets +1 for each health your hero has. Oof. So Brian's going to need to
bad news.
Slam my health down.
This is bad news.
Well here.
I don't know if my little mushroom deck is gonna be able to deal with all your legendaries.
I've got quite a nice hand right now.
All
right. So what am I gonna do? Do I have any trick cards? No. I'm just gonna stop this nonsense over here. Right, Brian, where you at?
All right. Well, that's cute. Get out of there.
Oh, he bounced me. Oh, so Brian's got a quick 6 attack in, which is very impressive. And now he's used.
Now I'm teaming up with my celery.
Oh. Celery.
My celery, sorry, celery. Got to get my puns. Got to get my puns right.
So look, Brian is taking early lead with damage. This could be big time trouble for me because I've tried to be fancy and clever and it's just backfired in a terrible way.
Yeah, well, you got all those big cards, so I got to kill you fast, or this is not going to go well.
I think I'm going to go for this, just for the players to know. Brian's already looked. This is charging up in my hand as I go. So this gets +2 when a zombie's destroyed. So if Brian keeps messing with me, then eventually that's going to cause him big trouble.
Let's see. The one thing I can't play is my Mushroom Ringleader. Gets +2 for every other plant on the board. For maximum drama, I think I'm just going to hold tight.
Oh, maximum intense play. All right, so here we go. We resolve.
Bang.
Celery, everyone takes him out. My imp does okay, but not enough yet. Okay, here we are. Turn 4. I've got 4 to play with. What would I want to do? I could get some more cards. Well, I've got some good cards. Do I want to do that? I think I'm going to put in my sweet dancing action, and then I'm also going to... Do I want that or do I want that? This is intense, Brian. This is a good question. Here we go. I'm going to put my pet zombie down.
All right. I see. We see what you're doing here.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you've got some nice cards as well. What's that one? The bean counter?
The bean counter. Yeah, this guy's really cool. So if I play him, I'm going to get 2 weenie beanies put right into my hand. Just so you guys can show this off, I'll do it. What the heck? May not be the smartest play, but let's just, I want to show more of the game for everybody.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, the strategy's going down now.
Ooh.
Any questions on strategy as we go through?
Well, it'd be good to talk a little bit about sort of deck types as well and what the characters are good at. So, what would you class Nightcap as?
Nightcap's
aggro?
pretty aggressive.
He's an aggro,
Yeah,
isn't
so mushrooms in our game in Heroes are generally really low cost, so you can play a lot of them really quickly.
just made a mistake.
And then they can buff each other. So if you manage to get a lot of mushrooms out, that's kind of the strategy. But I also have some other really good, powerful cards in here as well. As just like this three-peater, that's a real nice one that I'm a big fan of. But I don't know if I want to use that just yet. Maybe I'm just going to block with my weenie beanies here. And then I'm going to play, you guys know Lightning Reed from PvZ2.
That's a good
So Lightning Reed does splash damage 1. So what that means is that it does 1 damage to each lane beside it. So drop that in there.
And that's a big part of the challenge of this game is lane control.
Exactly. It's all about, thinking about your matchup in each lane. Honestly, I'm probably not playing the most strategically sound game right now, but we want to make sure you guys get to see more cool stuff from the game.
Yeah, you can see that I've got this character here, the aerobics instructor, powering up each turn. So I'm trying to keep that alive as long as I possibly can. This Discotron gives me 3 cards and will cover a lot of lanes. So I'm seriously considering that right now.
Yeah, but your hand's almost full, buddy. You may want to play some stuff. Just a pro tip for you.
Pro tips. I'm thinking about maybe, I'm deciding whether I can get, do you know what, I'm going to go, here's where I'm going to go, Brian. I'm going to go Valkyrie right off the bat, and then I'm going to get another dancing zombie going.
Oh
I'm
my
going to try and power him up.
Oh my God.
Now we're talking about lane control, big style.
All right, well, I got something here. What should I do? So I got this little
nice
boy called the Cherry Bomb. Now, it's not going to be enough to take out the Valkyrie.
But it could take a lot out there.
But I could...
epic mass destruction.
Yeah, boy, I don't know. This is a tough decision. Do I put it
on the Valkyrie or do you
here
put it on
or
the
here? Here or here? Here or here?
I know what I would do.
I'll do here.
Interesting.
Bang.
I don't think there's any wrong answer with this.
Yeah, the problem is that aerobics instructor is going to continue to power up every turn.
Or 5,
Yeah. So.
All right, so I've got no tricks. So we're going to go through here right away. Here we go. So I get a hit.
Bang.
That's my first damage to you. Can you believe that?
Bang. Took out my Lightning Reed.
This is going to be interesting because I haven't done a lot of damage to Brian, but Professor Brainstorm really excels in the late game. But
so
especially
is he more a control character?
It depends honestly.
Or is he more of a combo character?
It depends what I'm playing more of a combo-based deck right now. But this is what I'm going to go now. Bam! This is the legendary card that I got. So look, I now have 12 health on that. So this is what I'm saying. This is where it comes into the late game. So I use this superhero power, which gives me 3 random cards.
Yep.
I managed to get a legendary, and if you get a legendary that's a high-cost card, then he can convert into a late game character real fast. So we're pretty late in the game now. We're in turn 7, so big cards are going to start coming out, and we're going to go pretty fast through this.
All right, so this is not looking awesome for me. I'm going to drop
quite a lot.
I dropped my three-peater. I mean, we kind of knew this was going to happen. I started fast, but maybe slowed down so I could let Gary catch up a little bit. And then I'm going to drop my beloved Snow Piece. So that's going to allow me to freeze the wannabe there because he's pretty powerful. I got to figure out how I'm going to deal with him in a later turn.
So I could have been more aggressive with my tricks in this deck, but I've kept it. I mean, if you guys remember, we crafted that teleport, which I'm hoping I'm going to get so I can surprise Brian.
Oh, don't you dare surprise me.
Oh, that's a card. If we last to turn 12, that'll be...
Gargantuar's Feast, amazing legendary card, makes 3 random Gargantuars in random lanes. That's a game ender right there.
I hope we get to turn 12.
That's a game ender.
I'm going to go... Bam.
What do you got?
Discotron.
Oh, Discotron.
And that's going to make me another Disco Zombie to put in the other lane. Now I'm lane coverage apart. I don't have any Aqua in my deck.
So one of the, although it looks like the lanes simplify the game, they actually add.
We might have dropped on accident. We might need to play again. That's too
never
bad.
mind.
As you can see, as you get into the game, lane control actually adds quite a lot of depth.
Brian, I win. You conceded.
You win.
Oh no!
You're probably gonna win.
Yeah, my connection dropped. So I'm on. Just so people know, this is not the device I'm playing on is not a normal phone. I'm connected to Wi-Fi, and I lost connection to the Wi-Fi, which is a real shame. So Brian, let's do one more. Let's go again.
All right.
We're getting people adding us now.
Oh, I got a friend request. That's cool.
Right, I've sent you a versus.
All right, sweet.
All right. Well, people get to see more. Should we do the same deck or a different deck?
We do the same.
I'll switch it up. You stay the same.
All right, you can do that. Here, actually, you should, before you challenge me, back out. You go, there's a little bug in there, so you need to go pick a new, whatever deck you want to go edit that deck first, and then challenge me.
Very good. So, who do I want to be? I'm going to be on the zombie side, so are you checking me out, Sean? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at the Z-Mech from a bit of PvZ Garden Warfare action. So let's take a look. I want to make sure he's got some nice cards. He's got some pretty nice cards. Is there anything in here that I might want to use? Maybe a little bit of that. Let's get some. I want to get rid of. I don't want as many of these. Maybe one of those. These are pretty good. I definitely don't want 4 of those. Let's go. Oh, I've got a sweet card here, Brian.
Oh, the Zombie King. So the Zombie King is really cool. He doesn't attack, but he's got a lot of health, and he gets out on the board, and he randomly turns other random zombies on the board into a Knight of the Living Dead, which is a shielded character who's really powerful, and he's just a pain in the butt to deal with if you're a plant.
Well, I've just made some changes to a sweet deck.
All right, Z-Mech it is. Z-Mech it is.
Okay, so friends, and I'm going to challenge Brian, and here we go.
Let's do this.
D-Rizzle.
Let's play.
I've been challenged.
And then after that, what we'll do is we'll play some Garden Warfare.
Yep, sounds good.
So any questions on that little match?
Yeah, you should go into some of the lane control stuff.
Okay.
Because there's early game things you think about, and there's also, and I don't know if you guys have got these cards in your deck, but there's movement cards as well.
Yeah, plenty of those.
You should talk about, so that players understand that lanes aren't static, and there's a lot of thought that goes into placement.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool abilities, like for example, the sumo wrestler zombie. When it comes out of its gravestone, it moves. I'll just go with what
I just did there, by the way, if you're new to this game or you haven't played a game in the CCG style before, I basically reshuffled all of my cards so I could try and get lower cost cards because I had too many high cost cards to start with, so it would take too long to get there. It's better to get lower cost cards usually, unless you've got one specific rare luckily in the draw, and then that way I've got more cards to choose from earlier in the game because there's more chance that I'll keep picking cards up as I go. Roland, do you mind doing a giveaway while we do this one?
I was just about to say we were going to do one after this match, but we can do one right away.
Yeah, let's do one now while we're getting started.
Okay, people, get excited, and I will pick somebody from chat.
Ooh.
Okay.
Backup dancers.
So to win, all you have to do is be chatting on whichever platform you're watching us. If you get chatting, Roland is going to choose a winner at random, I believe, unless it's going to be Sean. One of the two guys is definitely going to do it. Then you get to choose either this graphic novel comic set, you get to choose a lunch rectangle, or the Citron Rollout t-shirt.
Lunch rectangle.
Okay, so this is what I'm doing while they're choosing. This is a great card, and one card that always bothers me when I'm playing against it, which is
this
the
guy.
arm wrestler. So every time Brian puts someone in front of me, I'm going to get 1+1. So Brian's going to want to try and put a card in front of me that can take me out. Otherwise, it's going to be big trouble.
It will be big trouble. So I'm going to do a little something different because I got splash damage with my lightning reed. Now I'm going to take a couple hits from the arm wrestler, but I'm not putting anything in the lane because that'll power him up.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
So it's all about playing the lanes.
Got to control your lane. So I'm going to do a little something that Brian wasn't expecting.
Oh, no, you're not.
Going to do this. And that way, he doesn't actually take out any of my cards.
That was tricky and sneaky.
That was a bit annoying.
I have a winner.
Do you? Who's your winner?
Fizzy Magician.
Fizzy Magician, congratulations. You get to choose either the graphic novel set signed by the B-Rizzle and Jeremy Van Hizzle.
Yep.
And then you also get Garden Warfare 2 Lunch Rectangle or a Rollout shirt. So you just need to just let us know in the chat and we'll hand it over to you.
Yep.
I wonder if this is going to work out for me, Brian. So I've tried to gang up on your lightning read, but it could backfire.
You certainly have. You certainly have. I'm going to play Punish Room.
Oof.
Now this might seem counterintuitive, but he's going to get taken out by the arm wrestler. And what Punish Room does is when a mushroom's destroyed, any mushroom, since he's one of 2 mushrooms on the board who's going to go down, it does 2 random damage to either a random zombie or the hero himself. So my hope is that I might hit on that aerobics instructor, or maybe it'll also hit the arm wrestler again.
Could be a board clearance.
I'm a little bit just rolling the dice here, seeing if I can kind of take care of the mess here.
This could be a board clearance for you.
Zapadoo.
Let's see.
Punish Room hits. Randomly, hits the backup dancer. That was not what I wanted to have happen.
But close. Okay, here we go. So the lightning reed is going to take out my arm wrestler in this turn, unless I can do something which I can't. So I'm going to put.
Oh no, no, you don't. Oh, you dirty, dirty, dirty man.
Click it so they can see.
So that's the Zombie King. So like I mentioned,
we're looking at. There we go.
yeah, end of turn, transforms another random zombie into a 5/5 Night of the Living Dead, which has armored 2, which means the first 2 points of damage get ignored. So that's super annoying. So it's really important for me to get rid of these. Well, it's going to be the aerobics instructor because I think I'll take out the.
And what's great for PvZ2 fans is they'll recognize this guy, and he acts very much like he does in PvZ2. That's attention to detail from the team there.
Yes. What did you just play, Brian?
I played Magic Beanstalks, and what that does is that puts a couple of random cards in my deck. So it shuffles in some Beanstalks into my deck, which are 4/4 kind of decently powered characters.
Nice.
And then I think what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm running out of time. So I'm going to just start chipping away at that Zombie King because
he's going to be a nightmare.
He's bad news bears.
Okay. And here we go. I lose the arm wrestler, but
super block.
Here we go. Z-Met kicking in. Here
No, that's not what I wanted to see.
Oh, he missed! He missed everything. Can you believe it? Oh, and it got a super block. Oh, that was bad news for me.
All right.
Oh,
I'll keep my superpower. That was.
That didn't work the way
I got really lucky there, but you're still
Brian
gonna.
is very, very pleased with that result.
That was the super blocks turned to my favor that time, but that Night of the Living Dead is now there, and that's.
Here we go. All right.
That's no good for me.
Do we want to just put massive pressure on Brian? I think we do. So we're gonna put this down here.
No, not the Valkyrie.
And we're gonna put this down.
No, not that guy either.
Massive amounts of pressure.
So I have a cherry.
Oh, I can see a great play for you.
I have a cherry bomb.
Not timed yet though.
Yeah, I need that cherry
You've got
bomb.
lightning reeds and the what's the cloud that you just got?
This is all plans get +1/+1. So one thing I can do is just get the lightning reeds going on here,
and then your superpower,
and then do a bit of that action.
Oh, look at the destruction that's going to cause.
Yeah, I'm going to lose both of them. Well, no, I'm going to lose the middle one, but
there is a lot of love for the Z-Meg.
His animations.
No, his superpower is really cool. One of the coolest ones we got in the game.
Oh, so the king is out. The king is dead. Look. Oh, and Brian started. Hello, mate. You all right? And Rupert's getting off the couch. He's a bit bored. A bit bored of your game, Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rupes.
He wants to play, is what it is. Oh, okay, so here we go. What do I have going on here? I'm actually just going to do a sneaky little maneuver there.
All right, so I've got 2 cherry bombs, which is very fortuitous for me. I'm going to drop one right in the center here, which is going to take out the Valkyrie. It's going to take out the aerobics instructor, but it's not going to take out the Night of the Living Dead because he's got so much armor.
And that's all about the multi-lane attack.
Pretty much all I got. Oh, and then he drops the explosive imp, and he's going to take out my my ice peak.
This is getting intense, Brian.
This is a good battle. Good battle. All right.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I just got a really nice card.
Man.
That nice.
I've got a real nice card here. I'm gonna do it.
Coffee zombie. No. What's he do?
So,
all zombies get +1/+1 in frenzy. That's bad.
So let's just let people know what frenzy does real quick. So frenzy, when destroyed a plant, it attacks again.
Yep.
So that's going to be massive for mine.
So I got a problem here. If I put something in the lane with the Night of the Living Dead and he takes it out, he's going to attack again. Same story for the coffee zombie. So it's bad, but I do have something to counter this. Not the perfect counter, but good enough. I'm going to drop my other cherry bomb, which is going to take out the coffee zombie and do more damage to the Night of the Living Dead. But he still has the frenzy ability. So
you need a 4 attack.
Yeah, I can't deal with him right now, and he's actually gonna. This might be the end of me next turn, but we'll see.
Bam! Here we go. Here we go. Oh, so much strategy.
Bang! Oh, geez.
But you're getting close to a super block there.
I am. I'm getting close. There's some hope there. There's some hope for the super block.
Ah, what do I do?
Yeah. What to do? Yeah, this.
So this is where it's gonna get. This is where it's gonna be real, Brian. This is either gonna happen or it's not gonna happen.
Yep. So. I'm just going to have to roll the dice on the frenzy. So I'm going to do this here. I'm going to do this here.
Here we go.
Oh, I misplayed that. I should have just put the other. All right. Well, this might next turn might be bad for me, but we'll see what happens. that frenzy on the Night of the Living Dead zombie is really what I'm waiting to see whether it hits my super block. I know my mushroom ringleader is not going to make it, but because my poison shroom went down, yeah, super block, and yeah, I'll bounce one of you guys out of here.
Oh no!
We will live to fight another turn. Amazing.
Oh, and it's the Night of the
Good
Living
game.
Dead.
Good game. Getting
Live
good
to
game.
fight another turn.
GG, Brian. GG.
Live to fight another turn.
Well, Brian.
Yeah, I know you got something hiding in there. Another, Jesus. Another coffee zombie.
So this could be it.
He's making it really tough for me.
This could be it.
He's making it tough.
I've got to maintain my 100% win record on Live from PopCap.
Ugh. Well, I'm praying for super blocks at this point. That's all I got. I got
You
one
get it,
super block
5%
left.
chance. 5% chance.
5% for that insta block, and that's
See how
boy what I
lucky you
need.
are.
If my design team's watching now, they're probably cackling wildly.
All right, I've got no tricks. Let's see what happens here. This could be the end of Nightcap.
It might be.
It could be good night for Nightcap.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, and that is the level of strategy that you can bring into this game.
Well played, my friend. Well played.
Yes.
That was a fun game.
Okay, that is how you get it done. So, for those who've just started watching, this is Live from PopCap, and we were just demoing Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. Yesterday it went live in Australia. We updated the game to add crafting, add the ability to add friends and chat with your friends and challenge your friends, and a bunch of other fixes and tuning. So we're still working on the game. It's not ready for worldwide launch yet. We've got more to add to the game yet before we go.
Yep.
Team are working super hard, but those of you that don't know, before Brian was the producer of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, he was the producer of Garden Warfare 1.
Uno.
So he has done an incredible amount for the PvZ franchise.
I made a few PvZ games.
And
PvZ's
so,
the best. I love it.
Let's see how good you are. At,
Ah, boy.
Garden
Oh,
Warfare
jeez.
2. So we're going to get Brian into split screen.
My skills have potentially diminished.
So
From my
you
Garden
guys
Warfare
couldn't see
days.
that, but Rupert's asleep on the floor, and the TV just booted up, and he like jumped. He was so scared. For some
Oh,
reason.
poor Rupee.
Oh, sorry, this one.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay,
There we
we're
go.
back into it. Oh, here we go, peeps. Yeah. All right. So, Roland, do you want to do a little giveaway now? Giveaway number 2, and then we'll get started. And we're going to challenge Brian,
Yep.
and then you guys can play as well.
So
Hold on.
the prize that was selected was the Citron Rollout T-shirt. Good
Oh,
choice.
very
Good
nice.
Choice.
Very rare.
By
Very nice.
Fizzy Magician. And I am picking someone right now. Oh,
You can win this, which is a signed,
Signed
well, it will be
comics.
signed, comic collection.
lunch
Rectangle.
Rectangle.
Or the T-shirt that Roland is wearing right now. It is your choice.
My
Watch out.
sweaty T-shirt.
Getting a nice close-up on my shins and ankles. All right, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to go into a crazy setting match, Brian versus me and our
Oh,
teams.
boy. Oh, boy.
All right, so what should we play? Do you want to do just a team vanquish?
Sure.
Let's do... I like the Z-Tech Factory. We'll do it on normal. What crazy settings do we want, Brian?
Ooh, what do we want? Low gravity sounds like fun. What is simply explode mode? That sounds
When you're
interesting.
taken out, it's going to do an explosive damage to anyone near you.
Do it.
All right, let's do that.
And do you want to go speed, or do you want to keep it just low grav?
Let's just do low grav.
Okay,
I gotta, shake off the rust a bit with my
Brian
Garden
has
Warfare
spoken.
skills.
We're going in. Woo! So, Roland, I got the orbital cube from my legendary out of the.
I got.
For the scientist.
I got Sidekick.
Oh, did you? That Sidekick kitty.
Super range.
That's one of the best ones.
It is my absolute favourite.
I don't think I have that
His little
one
eyes.
Yeah, exactly. What I love is that the Vanquish animations were amazing on that. All right, so Brian, one of us has got to switch to plants. I'll go plants this time.
Okay.
Let's see what we want to be. I'm going to try Pop's Corn, and I'm going to customize it a little bit.
Popcorn.
I'm going to have this snake on my head.
Magical.
Then I should probably get some condiment goggles on. What? Maybe a great beard to match my beard. I actually really like that kind of anime looking. And I'm going to be a blue corn.
We have a winner.
We do. Okay, who's the winner?
Bananas cakes.
Bananas cakes.
Whoop.
You have won yourself one of 3 items. It could be the signed graphic novel. It could be the lunch rectangle for all your rectangular lunch needs, or it could be the T-shirt that Roland's wearing. The actual T-shirt he's
The
wearing.
actual T-shirt.
No, we'll
I'll
wash
sign
it for
it.
you. We'll sign
It'll
it.
be
and
worth less money.
Whoa! All right, just getting used to this low grab stuff.
The low grab is the best.
So, okay.
What's an input do in low grab? Let's find out.
Oh, got a nice
nice.
first touch with the super brains.
Whoa! My goodness.
And so if you guys want to play along with us, the next match we're going to be playing in mixed mode, and you can play along wrong.
I got
One,
jumped.
and the gamer tag is Damascus111 as usual. So be ready. Oh, my potato mine bounced off his foot and went completely
Nice.
wrong direction. Right, let's see if I can land one of these. Yoink.
Bonk.
Got him a little bit, but not enough. Oh, that's going to take him out though,
Nice.
surely.
That's
I see you up there.
you jumped half the map.
I know.
That's great.
Warming up my sprint tackle.
So if you like crazy jumping speed, corn, pea shooter,
Yeah, you're across
super
the map.
brains,
You're across
they're
the
just
map.
fantastic. Super brains is fantastic in low grav.
Yeah.
You literally can.
It's
jump a building.
14-14, Brian. Can you believe that? 14-15, you're winning, technically.
Oh, well, I'm doing great.
Isn't the AI brilliant?
The AI is
great.
adding a lot.
They're holding it down. They're holding it
16
down.
all, and
They've got
all
your
I've
back.
done is move across the map slightly.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
here's what. Oh, I missed him. That was right in the noodle, but it just wasn't.
Oh, bad input. Bad input.
You're a bit skilled with the imp punt as well. That's
Yeah.
your ability
Yeah.
of choice.
Deadly with the-
I love me. Oh, down I go.
I like the.
I love me some All Star.
I like cricket style the best. Any questions that we can answer in the chat, Rowland, from out the show, around
Well,
Heroes?
people have
or...
been asking for the Unicorn Chomper to be featured all the way through because people love it. So,
Do you mean in the Hero Showcase, so people can play it?
yes.
That
and
is
also,
something we're
yeah,
considering doing.
Yeah. So also, there's been some requests for.
Wow, I just flew over him with my sprint tackle. Amazing.
I just got taken out by Dr. PhD. That's got to be B Rizzle. Tell me it is.
Oh.
I totally nearly got him.
I got something for you right there.
I'm halfway across the map. Why are you in the air? It's so amazing.
So there's been some requests to do more featured art in the show. So we'll make a note and add that to.
Alex was going to be on the show again this week, and we had to
and
change
also
it.
to showcase community art. That
Oh,
was very
okay, we can
popular.
definitely do that.
So
Oh,
I got you with a sprint tackle.
got me.
we'll add it to the fun list.
And my Simply Explode got
I know, yeah, that's right. So sprint tackle is probably not the smartest way
Yeah.
to take things out
No.
now in this mode.
Yeah. Not if you're low health.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it is. Well, we can definitely do that. Alex was going to be on this week, and we had to change the format because Brian was so insistent he wanted to show the new Heroes.
I demanded to be on live from PopCap.
No, we wanted to show you guys what's happening with the new updates of Heroes. I just got a sweet bang.
Bad etiquette. He was reviving me. But he's a robot, so hopefully I didn't hurt his
Any
feelings.
questions on Heroes that Brian can answer while we're here, other than when's it coming out? Because we can't tell you guys that yet.
It is coming out this year.
It's sooner than that.
Sooner, yes.
Yeah, it's coming out. The team have just got to finish another couple of features they want to add, and then once those are in, everyone gets to play.
Yes, it's exciting.
And if you are playing
we
now,
excited.
thank you very much for all the help you're giving us to make sure the game is nice and balanced and everyone understands how to play it and it's all good.
Yeah, absolutely.
good
Really appreciate everyone who's been playing, giving us feedback. It's going to make the game better for everybody else when we unleash it on the world.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of changes already, to how the gameplay works and, like deck building.
Input fail.
The last one, big update, was deck building, and then this one is kind of how you play with your friends and how you interact with people, which is good. Did you just get me, Brian? I think you did. Oh,
Were you
So-
Citron?
no, it wasn't.
This
you,
is
it was
something we
Floyd.
can do. They want to do some pack openings in between games.
Okay, can do that.
People always love that.
I've got
Zombie!
20 million coins.
The
so hopefully
chat is
that's
very excited about the prospect of a Unicorn Chomper
enough. Did you win?
showcase.
I
You
think I
did
won.
win.
I totally won.
Brian is the winner this week. Excellent work, Brian. Well done.
Punt.
So we're going to go back now and we're going to go online. So, oh look, I'm up on the board. On the board. So I'm going to go back now and let the community jump in. So we're going to drop out
Okay.
of split screen.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do one more giveaway, and we're coming close to time. So we'll do it within the next 5 minutes. If people want to play along, now is the time.
So
You look excited or confused.
somebody's asking about a Moonbase Sea Easter egg. There's
Yeah.
another hint. Do you know what that's about, Gary?
We can't do any more hints on that.
We can't do any
No,
more.
there's
Okay,
too many people
that's what I thought as
asked
well.
about
But
that.
we weren't ignoring you in chat.
Yeah. It's the number one ask. Right, how do I get rid of
the
Brian?
secrets. Are we going online together?
No, I've got to kick you.
Okay.
And you're gonna, me and you are gonna switch between the two. For some reason, I think you have to kick me, which is weird.
How does that work?
I don't know.
What do I do? What do I do?
I'll press start, see if we can just drop you out.
I'll just
Exit
exit
split screen.
There we
Thank you.
go.
Thank you, Brian. Just gonna restart real fast.
Capola Martin's very excited. He just got Pikachu in Pokemon Go. Well done.
Well done.
There you go.
Yeah. I have all the starters.
We may
already.
or may not be playing that in the office. A bit.
Yeah, I have all the starters now. It's good. Enjoying it.
They're very
Rupert
excited.
enjoys it because I take him on walks
they,
playing it.
They're very excited about joining in. So come on, you.
My backyard is open to the friends. If you've added me on Xbox One, you will be able to join as of right now. And I'm going to start up the game. I already have collected my quests for the day, and I'm going to go into mixed mode. So if you guys want to join me, we're going into mixed mode because you never know what you're going to get.
So defend the Gary, guys. Defend the Gary.
That is your mission.
Defend the Gary.
Defend the Gary.
I don't know if they usually just try.
They do.
Just mess with you.
They think it's hilarious.
I know, and it's
it is.
mildly amusing for everyone else.
It is actually quite amusing for us.
Certainly
not
very
for you.
annoying for me.
Owen gets very, very annoyed. It's quite
Does
funny.
he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. He gets very annoyed. He's very good about it during the air, but after it's like, man, they just ganged up on me the entire time.
Right, we're going into Suburbanation, so I'm going to want to be able to lock things down. So I'm going to go with my old pal, Agent P.
Agent P.
You know,
Love
Agent P.
Agent P.
Who do we want to have? What do we think, Brian? So a bit of a Elvis-inspired.
Kingly cut.
Elvis-inspired.
That's not bad. I like the hat.
What do we want here? Some crying
Hashtag defend the
sprouters?
Gary.
Sprouters.
Some crying
Is now
sprouters.
trending.
Yeah, guys, if you're getting involved, now's the time. So so my story for this guy is that he was in the army and was a boxer, but now he's crying about it because he got some kind of weird measles disease. So now we're going to get it. All right.
That's storytelling. We've learned all about that, haven't we, Gary?
That is amazing.
That's amazing storytelling.
Yeah.
So do we have slots open? Oh, not yet, but keep trying to get in. If you already got in, then you're looking good. I just wasted my hyper. Right, here we go. Long range action. Oh, you don't get it. No. You're supposed to be the sniper, mate. Come on.
Oh, that's some smack talk, Harry.
I think I've got him. Oh, I definitely hit him. Look, a unicorn jumper. Oh, this is problems. This is Problem Town. Problem Town, USA, Brian. Right, should we do 2 Vanquish and switch?
That was some good imping
Go for it.
there.
2 Vanquish and switch.
That was some good imping.
Here we go. Okay, I'm going to get back in the zone now.
Good
Boink.
imping.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Hyper.
Was that the pylon imp that got you? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, those explosive shots. Hello.
They can do some serious damage.
Hello,
But I'm going
Jumper.
to try and just set up here for just 1 second. I can't see anyone. That's actually a really bad place to set up. But luckily, Brian, I didn't shoot anything, so...
Yep, you get to keep Gatling mode.
Oh, no. Come on. Get closer. Keep going forward where I'm expecting you to go so I can finish you off. That's how you do it.
Nice.
Now there's a problem
oh.
because I'm being attacked.
Something's got to you.
Get out of there.
I'm going to just cover myself here and then start
Run
suburbanizing. Come on, Sunflower. Keep it going. Where are we getting shot from? Look out, peeps. Oh no. We're trying to capture it.
Do
Boom.
some heals. Do some heals.
We've got it, we've got it.
Oh, it's that imp again.
Come on,
Is it the same
Carter.
imp, or is it a new imp?
Sunflower,
no,
get
it's a new imp.
Sunflower.
Oh,
hit
There's multiple imps.
Oh, imp spam. Brian, you're in.
Imp spam. That's a hashtag right there.
Imp spam.
Good
Tag team.
imping. That was some good imping.
Who are you going to be, Brian? Fire P. Get involved. Go.
Fire P.
Delicious.
All right.
Now I'm warning you, Brian. It gets pretty intense with the community when.
Yeah, I've had my fanny paddled by the community before. Keeping it rated G here.
Yeah.
All right, where's B? Where's B?
That means
I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, here you go. Imp coming up here. Little bit of chili bean. He's never going to dodge it. Yeah, a little secret chili bean where he's not expecting it. Yeah, look, he's causing so much havoc. Oh,
that's the same. That's the pilot imp that doesn't like you, Gary. There's only one pilot imp, and it's this guy, Duff.
See, this is the problem, Brian. This is what happens.
Duff is after you.
Guys, if you're brand new to Live from PopCap, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Live from PopCap, and we go live at 10 a.m. till 11 every single Friday, and we talk about the world of Plants vs. Zombies, and we'll answer any questions you have within reason. So this is Brian Lindley. Brian
not going to be able to give you good stock picks.
Yeah,
let's put it that way.
He's the producer of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. He used to produce Garden Warfare. He produced the original game. Incredible job in the original game. I'm sure the community.
He's hashtag original.
Well done, Brian. Now in the chat. Now we have Rowland over here answering and pulling together all your questions.
I see you, little.
Most of the questions are.
Oh no.
At 90% of the questions are pick me.
So we've got one more giveaway going live before the end of the stream, and you could win yourself a lunch rectangle. You could win yourself a signed Plants vs. Zombies comic series from Dark Horse, or you could win the T-shirt that Rowland is wearing after we wash it. And we played Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. So what we did was we let everyone know that it's gone live in Australia. So if you want to let people know on the tweeters, feel free to do so. So that's a new territory for you to start playing and enjoying. We showed you that we've added the crafting to the game. We've showed you that we've added social features so that people can actually find their friends, play against their friends, challenge their friends, chat with their friends, do all the good stuff you want to do with your friends. So if you are playing PvZ Heroes already, thank you very much, and add me on Damascus 111 using that feature. That was unlucky, Brian.
That was lame.
And if you're not yet, then I appreciate that. You know, we've been in kind of working on the game for a long time since it's been announced, and thank you for your patience. You haven't got long to wait anymore, so just keep the passion and excitement. Now, if you're playing,
chat is amazing at the moment.
Is it?
They love Brian. They love you.
Hashtag
original Brian.
Yes, amazing.
Yeah. Brian was
Thanks
on.
for
If
the
you
love.
ever go back and watch the E3 stage demo of Garden Warfare, the first time we ever played, Brian did all the narration. And presented the game, which was a lot of fun. That was one of my favourites. And
they are loving
classic memory.
Imp spam is now a word we've made. Yeah. It is a thing. Imp spam.
So Jeremy was the chomper, I was the cactus. It was pretty fun.
It's a great demo.
It was a fun demo.
I will try and find that and put that into chat. Let me go and see if I can find it.
And that was when we showcased the Zombot. And then in Garden Warfare, we added it in 2 different maps so you could play it in 2 different ways. Walking around, stomping all over you, or the Overshield Zombot for Zombopolis and our Zombopolis Part 1 free content update.
I never handed it back to you. I've just been shooting and dying left and right.
If you're enjoying yourself, keep rolling.
This game's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, man. I played it a lot last night, actually. If you guys ever see me online, please, I always leave my backyard open so that you guys can join and play along. I appreciate when you join, so if you do want to join in.
Oh, sneaky.
I believe Justin does the same thing as well, so if you're following Justin's gamer tag, then you can join in and chat with Justin.
I've added that video you mentioned in the chat, Original Brian.
Oh, Original Brian, that's so awesome.
The IGN link.
I love that video,
Oh, you guys.
do you know what? This is really sad and really terrible, but how much I care about this stuff. After that happened, I used to rewatch that video and watch it to the end to listen to really closely to the crowd reactions to because people were so surprised by it. So for those of you that started playing Garden Warfare, from the second game or later after we launched, maybe you weren't there at launch, maybe you weren't following the pre-launch campaign for the original game. What happened was we wanted to make a completely surprise announcement at E3, and a day before it leaked, and it leaked because we had this banner.
They put up all the banners
in the
awesome.
South Hall of E3 in LA, and they put the banner up a day too early, and so people were like, "Oh my
What
goodness,
is this?
What is this?
What
game?"
is Garden Warfare?
And so people kind of knew that we were going to announce this new game, but they had no idea that it was a shooter. They had no idea what it was. And when we played that match, the co-op match, people were just like, "What is going on?
What is this about?"
Because at the time, we hadn't even released Plants vs. Zombies 2. Does that blow your mind? Plants vs. Zombies 2 wasn't out. You know what I mean? So the only thing that if anyone had ever seen was Plants vs. Zombies 1.
Yes,
and then Garden Warfare 1 and PvZ 2 was at E3, and PvZ2 like pre-launch as well. People were like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Like it still looks amazing. I still think it's one of the best looking games on iPad. You know, it's
Finally took out another filthy imp.
Oh, unlucky Brian. They're going for you, but I can feel it coming back to you though. I can like you're like Owen.
I'm shaking the rust off.
Yeah, Owen. Look, it's $99.99. You might win this.
I might win this.
My goodness, I think you have won this. Come on, guys. I think this is a plant win.
I hope so.
So yeah, I just super cool.
Yay!
Right, let's do a giveaway.
Okay, let me pick somebody.
Well
Good
done,
memories.
Brian.
Good memories.
Yeah. Look at that unicorn chomper doing the sweet two-step. It still loves the look of the unicorn.
Darren Chung.
I'm going to
Great
open
idea.
some plants, some card packs. Do you know, I'll open a time-limited pack as well so that people know what are in those.
Well, that's a good idea.
So we've got a soldier time-limited pack, so let's open that.
Okay, I picked a winner.
All soldier stuff.
Cyborg Ranger.
That's a
great
nice
name.
skin.
I'm going to whisper to you.
Oh, end of round.
Winner.
Congrats, man.
Cyborg
Or
Ranger.
lady. I
Sent
never
back
know.
from the future to look at us because he's a ranger.
So what do you want? That's your question. You've got to whisper out. Do you want the graphic novel signed? Do you want the lunch pail?
T-shirt.
Or do you want the t-shirt? We could sign all of them, by the way. If you really want something signed, then let us know, and we'll always do that for you guys. All right, so this was the first map that we added into Garden Warfare and our free content updates. This was Aqua Center. Do you want to tell me a bit about the history of this map, Brian?
The Aqua Center, I believe, is formerly known as the Garden Center
Correct.
in GW1, and the Aqua Center is a reskinned, readjusted.
Retweeted. This is what
It's not just reskinned. It's got. I was playing it the other day. It's got new little areas in it as well, which are really
been
cool.
expanded and improved upon.
Yeah, it's basically what that area looks like now that the zombies have taken over.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is pretty amazing. Look, this one looks a little bit like Dead Space. I'm gonna put that
Techno
down.
site, nice.
Let's make him look
Zappy
super
breather.
cool. There we go. Tell me that doesn't look right.
That looks amazing. What are his guns?
These are the blasters, the basilisk blasters, and they are like a flame damage, rapid
I
fire,
gotcha.
sweet weapon. Okay, so
This is one of my favourite maps.
Oh, I didn't quite catch him in there, so that was unfortunate. What are we looking at? Is it Team Vanquish? It is, isn't it?
I love how this area, the fight that happens around here, around these balconies, these snipe spots here, you can move from the top of...
Oh no, I've been unicorn chopped!
Oh, the top of the Aqua Center over there, like the way the map is designed, how it's been all gridded up, it's just fantastic. The fight flows really fantastically.
So you recognise this area, Brian?
Oh yeah.
But then they changed. Look, there's a couple of different paths that weren't there. So there's two paths there now. There's another path around the side here because this was a choke point in the original game. So there's another path here now.
I like
talking about map design here now. This is all Jeff Shaw's terrain.
Jeff, he's awesome.
Jeffers. Then this area is slightly different as well, Brian. So there's a bit more action going on here. So, and then over here on the left, there's a few more.
There's an arcade up there as well.
Hey, shoot the football. Shoot the football. What? Indestructible?
You can do stuff to it, and you can do stuff to these guys.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to see.
Oh no!
Oh, no, that's not what you want to see.
Yeah, but it didn't get me.
I made you go goof off.
No, but it's backfired with him
good
enormously.
grab.
Oh, I thought I was so smart. You got me with the. So do you want to talk about this character?
The Plasma P.
Plasma P. What happened with that, Brian?
Well, there was
those people that maybe didn't start right away with.
Yeah, so that we added the Plasma P in a content update for Garden Warfare 1, and that was one that was designed by the community,
That's right.
was it not?
Yes. That's
really,
why it's so awesome.
Really cool character.
Yeah. So we did a community
amazing.
competition where people could design a character, and we had 5 in the shortlist, and the Plasma P was the final one. And if you put the Mass Effect skin, we did a skin called P Effect in Garden Warfare 1. If you put that on the Plasma P, it just looks amazing. And that was so popular that we reached back out to the guys over at. That shows how bad I've been doing all game. I didn't even know it was Vanquish confirmed. I thought it was Team Vanquish. And so we worked with the guys over at BioWare, and that's where we put in the Z7 mech, which I think is the Z7 mech.
Looks
is
amazing.
Just awesome.
It's so rad.
Designed by Rachel Downing on
She's so talented.
on Jeremy's team.
Yeah, she's so talented. What I love about this map is each area is great for different classes. So there's areas which are great for sniping classes. There are areas that are great for running and gunning. This map is so much fun to play on.
Oh, did you see that pro level work,
That was
Brian?
well done. Well done. My friend.
Escape.
So Chomper is
Rosa.
loads of areas for Chomper to do some close combat sniping.
We're in trouble here. Oh,
So
this
many
guy's doing
corners.
that.
Toxic P coming for you.
He got me, man. Got me. And the nice
I
time.
love the mask. It's amazing.
Yeah, they're the pre-order items. So if you guys were unable to get a pre-order item because maybe you joined after we launched, you can still get those if you upgrade to the Digital Deluxe, which you can do directly through any of the stores, Xbox, PlayStation, or Origin. And it's $10, and basically you get a lot of coins. You get the Z7 mech instantly. You get all of the pre-order items and all of the custom abilities for Colonel Corn, so the bigger, badder, butter. You get also the additional abilities of the multi-ball for Super Brains. So I actually think it's if you're well into Garden Warfare, it's a great little upgrade to get if you were unable to pre-order. Boom. Did we win, Brian? Did we win?
Looks like the zombies took it.
I don't think I did an amazing job there. And I think we're at time.
We're overtime.
Well,
We
thank
went
you very
into
much. What I'm
overtime.
going to do, is just to close this off, Sean, is I'm going to open a couple of packs as they asked for it, and then we'll say thank you very much, good night, and we're out. So, thank you, Brian, for coming in and demoing Heroes.
Thank you
It's
for having
looking
me.
amazing. I was very lucky to win. And I'm going to quickly open a couple more packs. So I'm going to open, we didn't get to open the P-Shooter Time Limited pack, so people can see what's in
Let's
there.
have a look. What we get.
So you're going to get a couple of different items here. I've got a lot of it unlocked already. Okay, you've got a nice, sweet bunch of upgrades here. Nice gesture as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the Zany Zombopolis pack as quick as I can for the end of the round. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, that's a nice one. And also is that gold bear skin.
I love the best.
Returning to the backyard. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been live from PopCap, otherwise known as PopCap. Thanks to Brian. Thanks to Rowland. Thanks to Sean. Thanks
Thanks
to
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys next week. Woohoo!